Hi, this is Julian from doingenglish.com. This is kind of a continuation from yesterday's video. Kind of a continuation from this week's Doing English Plus session, which I just finished about 10 minutes ago. But the idea of entrepreneurship, business skills. It's funny, but I studied painting at university, and it wasn't until long after I gave up on painting, pretty much gave up on art. Well, I gave up on art because I discovered other things that I wanted to do more. But I realized that if I'd wanted to be an artist, what I should have done is studied marketing skills first. I don't necessarily mean I should have taken business at university, because from what I can tell, kind of business and advertising courses at university are pretty crap. But, I mean, if I'd wanted to be an artist, I should have spent maybe as much, if not more time, learning marketing skills than painting skills, because it doesn't actually matter how good of an artist you are. If you can't market your art well, you're not going to get very far with it. Of course, you have to have a certain level of artistic skill, but still, it's certainly not everything. But this got me to thinking. I mean, in yesterday's video and in today's Doing English Plus session, I talked about the idea of, people who have found themselves in a situation that they want to change, and they have thought outside of the box, as it were, for a way to do that. And Kathy Hayes, I forget the name of the person who I talked about yesterday, she did that by using eBay, selling the rubbish that she had around her house, and eventually turn that into a business. There's another example, a kid, 14, 15-year-old kid in the UK, wanted to go to university. His parents couldn't afford it, couldn't afford to send him to university. So he started kind of a small business at school, selling sweets to other students. He actually got in quite a lot of trouble for doing it from the school, but he made a lot of money, £14,000, enough to go to university. It's this idea of thinking about the things we want in life and thinking of those things from the point of view of an entrepreneur, as a businessman, and thinking about what we need to do, thinking creatively about what we need to do to get those things. Very, very interesting. And I believe that everybody in this day and age should be thinking this way in terms of their business or entrepreneurial goals. Because even if you're something like, say, a teacher, you're still in business. You're in the business of selling yourself, selling your services to the school. No matter what it is that you do, you are in business. Everybody, I believe, now needs some kind of business goal. I use the word business in a very loose sense, but I think it's an essential part of living in the modern world. And of course, for most people watching this channel, in fact, for everybody watching this channel, if not, I don't understand why you're watching it, but for everybody watching this channel, English is going to be a huge part of that. I mean, I said we talked about this in today's Doing English Plus session, but the session was much more than that. In Doing English Plus, we learn English skills, and we support each other and we help each other. English is going to be a huge part of your business entrepreneurial goals, I think. Because English, I think it's safe to say that it can bring a lot of things to your life that will never come if you don't have English. I guess in a way that's not fair. It isn't fair that people who don't speak English as a first language should have to learn English if they want to, let's be honest, get ahead in the world. It's not fair, but life isn't fair. And there we have it. Which is why people like me, of course, are doing their best to help people like you to achieve their dreams via English. And the first step for that is to go ahead and join the Doing the English daily newsletter. You can do that just by going down below this video, clicking on the link, and then putting in your name and email address and signing up. You will also get the chance to join Doing English courses once you have joined the newsletter. And if you feel like you want to do so, please do, and I'll look forward to seeing you there. Anyway, that's it from me today. Just my little insight of the day. Cheers. Goodbye. Oh wait, the camera is quite a long way from me. It means I've got to reach. I gotta sit up.